I'm this many. Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Here's some information. Do with it whatever you want. Information usually serves a purpose though, so I don't know if you could call it information. It's social media stuff. Everything is garbage. Hello, pals. Welcome to Box Recap Monday. Even though it's Tuesday, I just didn't record a video yesterday because I didn't really feel like it. I just don't like working. That's the whole thing. If you don't know what this is, it's basically a series where I take a beater box that has sold all the way through and show you how much money it actually made. Unlike in the beater box videos where I show you the estimates, this is where I get to show you the actuals so you can see like how close I was with my estimates and just how long these boxes take to sell all the way through, I guess. Today's box is pretty recent. It's from July. It's a $900 Sole Supremacy beater box. You may remember this box as the all size 11 box that had like 7 of the 9 pairs as loose pairs, which was a little bit annoying. But this one was opened on July 2nd of this year. The video went live the following Friday, which was July 9th. Not unlike all the boxes that I get on this channel, the majority of it sold on GOAT. This one in particular, 7 of the 9 pairs sold on GOAT. 2 of them sold on the website. Probably the most noteworthy thing about this box is its turnaround time, which was 20 days because the last pairs that sold, the Cherry 13s and the Red Suede 5s, both sold on the 22nd of July, so that means 20 days, less than 3 weeks. Now let's take a stroll down memory lane and take a look at the 9 pairs in this $900 Sole Supremacy beater box. Enjoy! First pair, size US men's 11. Got a pair of, I think these are what, Reverse Motorsports, right? Or something like that. They are worn. This is also a size 11. Got a pair of, what are these, Chicago 13s? They're size 11, they're worn. These look like, I think they're 2010 or 2011, something like that. 2012, pair of Bred 4s. These also retroed 2019, 2018, so there is a lot of paint stuff going on here. You can see that. There's a pair of 7s in here. Probably another size 11. Size 11, yep. Very good colorway. These are the Cardinal 7s. These are the more recent one. Got a pair of 12s. Big Shock, size 11. These are worn. I think these are Wolf Gray 12s. They're in the same condition. I mean, there is a Jumpman in there. A little bit of outsole wear, just some dirt. Another size 11. Got a pair of 5s. These are Wolf Gray 5s now. They have this fully yellowed outsole because these are from 2000. I don't remember exactly, but this is a really, really great colorway. The last pair without a box is another size 11, I'm assuming. Yes. It's a Jordan 3. These are the Stealth 3s. This is a really, really underappreciated colorway, if you ask me. I think size 11, Jordan 5. Ugh, these things. These are worn very lightly. It's the Red Suede, not to be confused with the Raging Bull 5s. Jordan 3 Retro, very cool. They are worn. They do have a couple paint issues, but these are the 2011, 2010 white cement 3s, one of the most classic releases. There's black cement and white cement, obviously. I distinctly remember being super conflicted about this box because of the fact that only 2 of them had the original boxes. Not because I think original boxes really add much value to a sneaker, unless it's like a special box release or the box is like really neat or like it's an OG Jordan, but mainly because I knew storing them would be super annoying and kind of inconvenient. The estimated gross on this box was $1,330, which after taking out all the estimated fees and all that stuff, gave this box an estimated net of $281.44, or an estimated return on investment of 29.32%, which is pretty low. Not saying that that's low, but in comparison to the rest of the boxes in this series, an estimated return of 29% is pretty low for a Sole Supremacy beater box. And now, spreadsheet time. The actual gross sales for this box totaled out to only $22 less than the estimated gross at $1,308. And then after subtracting all costs, all fees, shipping, blah, 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 we're left with an actual net profit of $208.29, or a return on investment of 21.7%, which is, again, low compared to the average of like 34 to 35% for all the boxes in this series. The route to the end result of this box was a little more strategic than I'm used to or usually do. And take that with a grain of salt, because these boxes aren't much hard work. They're not really work at all. But let's look over 3 key points that really factored into what this box ended up being. Number 1, quick turnaround equals lower return. I knew immediately after opening this box that I would have to price some pairs to move, I guess. Not necessarily for a steal, but definitely competitive, because I didn't want them sticking around long at all. I also had to be kind of realistic about everything, because as much as people don't want to admit it, the box does mean something to collectors. Me, not personally. I feel like I'm in the minority when it comes to that kind of mentality. So when I priced these shoes, I couldn't price them at the same number as shoes that do have boxes, even if it's a damaged box. I also, interesting little side note about this box too, like I kind of goofed. When I put the Bred 4s on the website, I didn't know there was a little bit of separation on the medial side of the left sneaker. Luckily for me, the buyer reached out and said, hey, this happened, mistakes happen as well. So I refunded them, I think, $20. It was Juan Wilson, check him out, Juan Wilson on YouTube. But he was super cool about it, so that was a situation that could have been a lot hairier than it was. And the refund didn't really affect the end result of this box, so win-win. Number 2, it's something I talk about in every single video, estimates versus actuals. I've probably mentioned it like 5 or 6 times in these videos, but I always talk about how Sole Supremacy puts a lower value on certain shoes, especially shoes like this, because of their wearability window. But the lower estimates of the shoes in this box kind of give you an idea just how low the value Sole Supremacy places on these kinds of shoes are. Like, I thought my estimates were low. Sole Supremacy's actual value they place on these shoes were 20% lower than what I said. And there were just so many factors that hindered the potential profit outcome of this box. The number 1 thing being the lack of original boxes. But still, at the end of the day, to make over 20% on a box like this is good, so I can't complain. And number 3, preferential treatment. Listen, anytime you can move a box in under 3 weeks is awesome. That's more than anyone, including myself, could ask for. And like I said before, like, the potential profit on this box was way higher than what it ended up being. But with my storage situation, it's just way more annoying to not have the boxes. So I was definitely willing to let these go faster for less money. Having having 7 size 11 Jordans strewn about in my storage room, just in Ziploc bags, is less than ideal and something I didn't want to look at for a really long time. So I priced these pretty low, and it ended up working out in the end because they moved very fast. So at the end of the day, I got them gone quick, made some money, so nothing to complain about ever. So that's how this box ended up doing. This might actually be the quickest turnaround time on a beater box that I've ever had. I would have to actually look back over my records to find out. But in recent memory, this is definitely the fastest moving box I've ever had. All size 11, had more to do with it than what I did, we'll say. So there's this week's box recap. I'm glad you guys like this series. I'm trying to keep it on a bi-weekly occurrence. If you have any ideas for this series you'd like to see, and it's something I could realistically do, let me know in the comments, or just say hi and I'll say hi back. So see you on Friday for the next beater box, and I think that's really it. So till next time, take care of each other. Keep sneakers fun, because they're supposed to be fun. Bye! What was that? That's what I was laughing at the beginning. Okay, see ya.